Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in that wonderfully freezing cold town of Belfair, Washington, or Hickville, USA as I love to call it. So welcome to my channel, everybody. This is my November 2025 Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 10, and I said freezing and I do mean that because all of my bird baths are frozen solid, and it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I did not get them put up like I had wanted to, and my hubby is like, baby, we need it to warm up because I don't want to move them. I don't want them to break because they're ceramic. And I said, I told you to get these out of the yard. He's like, I know. So waiting for the rain to come. Better not snow. I will be highly upset. Highly upset if I lose any of my bird baths to snow and freezing water. I will be highly upset, but I'd rather not because the ground is frozen right now. It's better not to move them, disturb them. I don't want them to crack. So we're just going to wait. We know it's going to rain. It's going to warm up a little bit, but not today it isn't. So anyways, this is Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 10, take 2. We're going to recreate it because it videoed again that weird angle. I'm not going to even attempt to edit it. And I even was trying to make sure it didn't do that. Just sometimes when I put my phone in the stand, it switches it. That has to be, and it's doing it an awful lot lately. It's getting really disturbing to me. It's bothering me quite a bit, but hey, I'm willing to just go forth and bulldoze right through it. So this kit is called Wrapped in Cheer. 8 gift boxes, little tiny gift boxes, 8 little gift boxes, and 8 beautiful tags. The gift boxes are very shallow. They open like this. I have used 2 of them as little gift boxes. I made a little package idea. Today I had to get in here and I had to wrap more presents. Tia barely has any room. She is literally this far behind my chair, so I can't roll my chair hardly at all because I roll right on top of her. But it's a little better. It's a little better. I don't have to sideways scoot out of my stamp room anymore. I can actually walk out. We'll see how long that lasts though. But let's get started. So on the back, as always, you have a QR code that would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it is designed, a visual of everything that comes in the kit. Down here it lists those coordinating colors. Now videos 1 through 5, I always share with you everything that comes in the kit. After that, we just kind of move along, right? This one down here would have led you to this set of 6 dies called the Abundant Joy dies. They're add-ons. They will coordinate with October, November, and December's Paper Pumpkin, but go ahead and feel free to do whatever your heart desires with them because I sure do. Everybody should feel free. They're your dies. Use them as you please, right? So our stamps are Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, with love to, from, a gift for you, from our home to yours, sending a little Christmas cheer, and the wreath. I haven't used all of them yet. So, oh, I could use sending a little cheer on an envelope. I'll have to remember that. So let's show you what I did do in take 1. And we're going to change it up a little bit. Not much. So this is the original card because this is the card I'm looking for. This was using bits that I got at a thrift store from the Mistletoe and Holly instructions. This was from 2015. I believe it was October's. They didn't do that back then. And of course, I wasn't doing Paper Pumpkin back in 2015. So this is the stamp set. I didn't get the stamps. This was the Paper Pumpkin kit. So I'm using bits and pieces from this. Now we're going to go do this again. And I'm going to share with you what I am using. So I have a card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, a white envelope. I still have that. I'm going to use October 2019's Winter Woods. This right here, it had a stamp that said Season's Greetings. This one is what I was looking at, but it will not fit in this space here. So we're going with Winter Wishes, but then I changed my mind. I have this little scrap here. This is from a cutoff from one of the boxes. We're going to use this again to stamp winter wishes. And then we're wishing you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year for our envelope. I'm going to put that back over there. And we have a half of a card base from the 2015 Mistletoe and Holly. Just any neutral DSP would work as well. And this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Let's go ahead and get this on our card. Nothing too, you know, drastic with this. I'm going to change up the ephemera I used from this kit, this present kit. Same piece of ephemera from the 2015 kit. You'll see in a minute. Come on, get on there. So there's my card, layer number 1. Layer number 2, I'm using those 2 pieces from the Mistletoe and Holly kit. Hand sanitizer. Don't know what was on my hand. Not surprised. I've been in this room picking up stuff off the floor, sweeping, getting under my desk to get things. So these 2 pieces. So this one, because I didn't write down the measurements yet, this is 2 1/4. 2 1/4 by 4 3/8. So let's just do this now. 2 1/4, 2 1/4 by 4 3/8. And then this white one is, I know it's 2. Let's double check. It's 2 by 4 1/4. 4 1/4. There we go. That just helps me when I put in the measurements in the description. Now, let's look at our actual sample here, right? So those are going to layer up just like they did. And instead of using the mistletoe, see, it's that beautiful mossy meadow green on one side. We're going to use this side, and we're going to stamp with the itty bitty backgrounds, my favorite little speckly stamp, but any speckly stamp's going to work, and there's several in different stamp set. There's several in paper pumpkin stamps. And then we're going to use this mistletoe from the Mistletoe and Holly ephemera. And this time, instead of using the linen thread, I'm going to use the bow, and I'm just going to cut it off to make it not so long, because if I put it here, it covers up all that mistletoe, and I don't want it to. So with that being said, we're going to do the stamping, all the wonderful stuff. We're going to use the 3 banner punch. This is really a good go-to. It's one of my favorite things right now. So let's get started. Let's stamp, right? Let's do this. Let's stamp. We need the mossy meadow. Oh yes, and we are using from, I'm looking for it. My daughter came out here. She's like, Mom, are you going to be able to stamp? I'm like, yeah, I gotta do a little fidangling here, working things out. I'm going to use this little berry stamp from October 2020's Joy to the World on this. You can see them right there. Just as a little extra background. So, I got this. I can work in a tight, small space. We are just going to add, so I'm going to start in the center this time. Oh, and I stamped off. We're going to go full strength. See, we can mix it up. We don't have to stay the way it was. We can make it. I don't want any of the lines on here. I want everything. I'm going to go really far in there. We're just making our own DSP. Trying to pick it up. There we go. Now we're going to bring in some cherry cobbler with the little berries. If I don't drop it. There. Here. Here. Probably a little bit more there. I'm putting more here, I know. I know I am. Okay, we have that done. Check, we need to stamp Winter Wishes in the cherry cobbler. Just going to give it a second. We're going to put that through the banner punch as well. Next, we're going to stamp our envelope, maybe. We have one. There's the other. Right here. Nicely done. I'm looking for a safe place to put that. And we want the wreath. I'm just going to ink it up here. Stamp it right there. Now I'm going to do a little stamp and twist. Breathe on it and stamp it down here in the front. Just so it has a little bit, but it's not too strong. I'm going to open up my card base. And my go-to for this this kit has been from Christmas Card Whimsy, let me look at it again. Christmas Whimsy Card Kit. My inside sentiment. After this, I cannot wait to do the next project. If I can find the box, yeah, that's the ticket, is finding where I stashed the box while I was wrapping presents. That's my dilemma now, because I set it somewhere. It could be buried underneath everything, right in the center. All right. So we have all of the stamping. Oh, no, not all. Not everything. We have our ephemera from the kit. We definitely don't need cherry cobbler. We just need that mossy meadow, a speckly background stamp. Just start stamping just to give it a little bit of color. And now we are finished. Am I sure? Yes, I am. I think so. I think I am. All right. Now we're going to cut off this little tab here at the top. We do not need that. I do not want it. No, thank you. Thank you for your service. We're just going to cut that off. We don't need that. All right. I have everything I need. Yes. Okay. So I was using an envelope from you'll see it here in a minute. You can see it right here from this kit. I was using an envelope for this side here. But when I would punch it with this, it kind of did not give me a nice edge. And this is not solid cardstock. So I think I have a solution. I took some scrap just from my little scrap bits up there. And I glued it down with the glue stick to the back of the envelope. Now I'm going to use it and I'm going to punch, and I should get a better result. Please let me have kept it. And, oh, yes, it didn't tear as much. It still did a little bit, but not as much. Now you could take a cherry cobbler marker. Pop goes the weasel, right? Let's see that one. Yes, we're going to touch it up. You could take a blending pen and do the same. I'm going to do that because I don't want to reach for a cherry cobbler. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to touch my cherry cobbler, and I'm going to come in here, and wherever there is white, because it's not solid colored cardstock, I'm just going to cover up those ends. Kind of gives it a quick fix. Now just wipe off my blender pen. I have a lot of ink on there. That should do it for now. All right, put this away. And these two can just go over there. So let's go ahead and get this card finished. So we have layer number 1 is glued down. Layer number 2 will be glued down with layer number 3, which the measurements for these two, layer number 2, this in the cherry cobbler, is 2 1/4 by 4 3/8. Layer number 3, this white one, is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. Hopefully I said that right. 4 3/8, 4 1/4. We're just going to layer those up because you could cut that, and if you don't have this kit, you could just cut this to do this card. All right, these are going to get glued right about there. No dimensionals. I didn't want them on this card. It wasn't designed with that in mind. It was designed to cost 1 stamp. Yes, I did think about that when designing this. Next, we're going to put down our ephemera layer. Going to put down our mistletoe layer from the Holly Mistletoe and Holly 2015 kit. I'm hoping I got that right because it doesn't give you when. Layer that on top of that one. Now, this is where we get to cut our ends. This one must not have any glue, did I? Oh, I did, but it was just a tad. All right, so here is our beautiful, beautiful, I mean, even if I stuck it way up there, I just think it is in the way. So I am going to try to mimic there, and I'm going to cut this one just a little curvy-wurvy and make a shorter bow. You see, and then it won't be so big and bulky, and I'm so much happier with it. So much happier with it. And I'm trying to think of, I think that will go, do I want to turn it this way and have the bow go that way? I like it both ways, to tell you the truth. But we're going to go ahead and put it here. I'm going to lift this up and add a little glue behind there. I'm just holding it down, letting it have a minute to set. It's very, very, very cold. All right, we have these two. We need our little winter wishes, and I put the punch away when I still needed it. This is going to be going in the middle one. That was a great use of that little side bit that was cut off from the boxes. Now I'm going to tell you that these are too long. And then I'm going to smear it forward. A little bit more glue. Hold on to it there for a minute. Take it and smear it forward. A little bit more. Now, the pieces that I cut off, one of them should be able to fit in there, hopefully. Or a piece of it. Boy, this has got a plastic coating, so they move. So we have to give it a second to set up. Because it's like wiggle worms. Wiggly squiggly things. There they are. We need just a bit. Yes, they did. They flew right across my desk. Just so we got all right. Now we're ready. It's still wiggling a little bit. And turn it over and put Winter Wishes below the tag. Give it a moment to set up. Thank you, Michelle, for the cover. My Aunt Carol's is coming in the mail. Okay, so next you can see I added, this one got smeared, but I added some liquid pearls to all of that, and I'm going to still do the same. This one won't have quite as many, but we're going to add these. I did like them. I just, when I go to move it this time, hopefully my fat fingers won't get in the way. That was very disappointing, trust me. I was quite upset when I did it. And I don't want to put anything behind there, but I absolutely think it came out beautiful. I kind of feel that it needs a little something in the center, and I want something perfectly flat, so I'm going to leave it because I don't have anything flat at the moment to put on there. I just don't. So I'm not going to put anything there. I'm trying to, I thought maybe I had a poinsettia. Do I have, oh, I do. Let's see if it's the right color though. Actually, that's not bad. And then, oh, see? Naughty, naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. And then we're going to put the white in the center. That will work. This just happened to be in my little dish of extras. We're going to put it this way. And then, let me tap that glue. I want to put the center there. Now I have a pretty poinsettia in. I thought I had lost something. Yes. There we go. So, take one, take two. So, I can do this, right? So, thanks for watching, everybody. And I look forward to doing this so much. Even when I mess up, I look forward to doing this. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. I sure hope you guys are enjoying your upcoming Christmas holiday, because I sure am. I am just so filled with joy and love in my heart. I just am. I just cherish this time of year so very, very much. So thank you, and I certainly hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.